First of all, massive congratulations, 100 appearances for West Bromwich Albion. How does it feel to have reached that milestone?
Yeah, good. It's obviously proud to play 100 games for this club. It's an honour, and yeah, you know, it kind of came around pretty quick. So yeah, no, I'm happy with that, and yeah, hopefully can keep stacking them up.
Is it something you look towards as a player, specific milestones like that, or do you take game by game?
To be honest, no. You know, it just kind of it's just game and game and game, play, and the next thing, yeah, it's all racked up over, you know, the last 2 seasons and the start of this year of reaching 100. So yeah, it's not something that I actually look towards, but obviously it's a proud moment when you do hit these milestones.
And it was a decent point as well, wasn't it, on the game where you reached that milestone, that 1-1 draw at Brighton on Monday?
Yeah, it's a good point. You know, we started slow, and I think second half we were brilliant. We really took the game to Brighton, and you know we could have probably won it, to be honest with you. But you know, we kept fighting, and we deserved the goal definitely, and yeah, we got a point away from home.
The way you've reached 100 appearances is incredible, really, isn't it? You haven't missed a single minute of league action, 100 consecutive league appearances for this football club. What's the secret to doing that? Because that's some achievement.
Yeah, 100. Like you said, consecutive games. It's gone quick, and I don't really know. It's you know, you want to play every game. You know, you do anything to play. You know, that's what I'm here to do, and that's what you're in football to do, is to play the games. You know, so you know, there's no real secret. You know, you just get on the training pitch, you're training, you're ready for the game on a Saturday, on a midweek, and you know, like I said, it just goes, and it racks up, and the next thing, like you said, you're at 100 games, and you're like, flipping out, that's gone quick. And yeah, no, it's like you said, it's an honour, and it's just something that is done. Yeah, I just get on with it, and that's it.
Is there anything that you do specifically in training, in your diet, in your home life that makes you available every single weekend for the manager to pick you?
Well, yeah, it's, you know, I try and eat well. Yeah, of course, we have a few bad snacks now and again, but I try and eat as well as possible. You know, I work hard away from football. I do yoga away from football. I have a food prep company that delivers my food away from football, and I go to the gym. You know, at 7, 8 o'clock at night. You know, as far away from the next game as possible, so it doesn't affect that. And you know, I work one-on-one with a coach to do specific stuff for my position and to help me. And then, you know, I do all the training in the club. You know, with the sports science, with Walshy. You know, the best bit about it is obviously going out on the pitch and training, but I think, you know, you have to add a lot of other things to it now to get you going. And you know, I want to play till, you know, late 30s, or you know, I want another 10, 12 years of playing at a high level. So I think you have to make them sacrifices to be able to do that.
Have you ever been close to missing a game during your time here? Has there ever been a doubt on a Friday afternoon where you haven't trained and you pass a late fitness test?
There has been times where it's been close, and there has been times where, yeah, I've played, you know, and got through the game, and then literally not trained for 3-4 days. You have to stay off the problem, and I'll always train definitely a day before a game, you know, when I've got a niggle, just to make sure. And like you said, I think you're going into the game, you've got adrenaline, you want to play, you've also got the fans, obviously not now, but the fans are in the stadium. You know, that takes you through the game. It gets you through the game. So, and yeah, there's not many times you'll play at 100%. Do you know what I mean? Fitness. There's always something, you know, a niggle, or you know, you've had a load of games, and you know, even though I don't run around, it you know, mentally takes it out of me, of the concentration and stuff like that. So yeah, there has been a few close calls, but like you said, I do everything I can possibly to make sure I get out on the pitch.
You say it's gone quick, but it's been almost 2.5 years that you've been here at this football club now. What has been the highlight for you?
There's two highlights. Is obviously the promotion at the end of last season. You know, that's a big aim. That was a big aim. The first year I came, didn't happen. Massive aim last year. We had to do it, and we did it, and we did it automatically, thankfully. And then obviously playing in the Premier League, making a debut in the Premier League. But you know, every game I play in the Premier League, you know, I'm buzzing, I'm excited, I'm thankful. That's where we've all wanted to be. Me personally, that's where I've wanted to be, and you know, we want to stay there.
You arrived as a 25-year-old, which is relatively young for a goalkeeper, and before that you'd obviously been at Manchester United, but you'd been here, there and everywhere on loan, Sam. You've had 2.5 years now at this football club. Do you feel as though you have benefited and you have improved having been settled in a first team environment at a football club?
Yeah, you know, like you said, I've had a lot of loans here and there, travelling, small loans here, back to Man United, blah blah. And this was my first, obviously, permanent move away from the club, and it's been great. You know, it's you're here. This is my club, and you know you're going to be here. There's no question of you're on loan and you could go back or you could do this. You know, I'm here, I'm settled, and like you said, I just played 100 games for the club in a row. So you know, it's great, and you know, it's good for me. Like you said, you're here, you're working hard. You know, you want to get out on the pitch. You wanted to get promotion, we got that. Now you're playing in the Premier League. I wanted that, so it's happening now. And so yeah, it's been great for me being here. Yeah.
You joined in the summer of 2018, having played for Aston Villa for 1.5 years, and you joined to become our new number one after Ben Foster, someone who was here as a fan's favourite for 5-6 years, had left the football club. Did you feel added weight on your shoulders because of those factors when you arrived?
To be honest with you, not really. No, it was. Yeah, look, I'd been down the road at Villa. It was a loan from Man United. I've come here, signed permanent. I was excited to come here. I love being here, and yeah, look, when I first go to any club, you want to perform. Personally, for me, not because of this and that. You want to perform for the club, for your teammates, the manager, the fans. You know, that was the pressure I put on myself. Yeah, look, I followed in Ben Foster's footsteps. It was, you know, it's massive boots to fill. He's great goalkeeper, great person, but you know, I'm totally different. Goalkeeper, totally different person to Fozzie, and yeah, you know, it was tough because you're always being compared to Ben Foster. I'd been at Villa, which are, you know, the rivals, and you know, I probably understand that a little bit more now, and hopefully, you know, 2.5 years down the line, that it's not in their minds anymore that you know, I was there, and Ben Foster played here before me. You know, they see me as Sam Johnstone that, you know, has been here for 2 years. We've won promotion with me in goal. We're now in the Premier League, and you know, it's just new. It's like, yeah, this is us. This is the team that's playing. the squad that's here that, you know, have got West Brom to where we are now, and that are hopefully going to, you know, keep us in the Premier League. And yeah, it's like you said, it wasn't so much the pressure of that. It's just, you know, I hope that's gone now, and they can see me for being me, and you know, hopefully the performances over the last few games and you know, going forward, will you know, people forget about the past.
Shot stopping is clearly one of your best attributes, Sam. As a striker, he might think of 3 goals that he thinks of every single day because they're great goals that he scored in his career.
Yeah.
As a goalkeeper, and here at West Bromwich Albion, have you got any saves that you remember fondly?
Yeah, there's a couple. There's I think away at Preston we won 1-0. At 0-0 I made a great save to my right in the bottom corner. You know, and that we go on and win the game. There's, you know, I had a double save at Leeds, which was good, but we lost the game, so, you know, I don't feel like it really does any justice. But I think, you know, there was a big save in the playoff semis against Albion that, you know, we went to penalties. It gave us a chance to go to penalties, and, you know, and then it's the draw. You know, with penalties it goes either way, but and I don't think it was my best save, but I think Blackburn away in lockdown, I made a save when he was through 1-on-1, and we don't lose the game, and I think that was a massive save for where we was at, how many games was left, what was happening in the league. You know, I think that's got to be probably the most important save. Yeah, definitely, for all the reasons around it.
27 now. You don't really see goalkeepers in their primes until they get to, what, 29, 30, 31, which is still a few years away for you.
Yeah.
How close to your prime do you feel you are now, and how much more improvement is there to come from you?
Yeah, look, yeah, it's 27. It's not that, like you said, as a goalkeeper, it's not that old. I said before, you know, I want to play for another 10, 12 years, you know, at a good level. And look, this is new for me, playing in the Premier League. You know, I'm absolutely buzzing. So there's a lot of learning and improving still to do, playing at this level. To be honest, I don't think you ever stop learning and improving, because the games seems to be evolving so quick. You know, there's, you know, we're footballers, but you have to be an athlete now. It's, you know, it's getting a lot more competitive, and the quality of players. So I think, yeah, there's still a lot more to come. You know, especially playing at this level. So like I said, I'm buzzing to be here playing in the Premier League, and, you know, people have to understand, me personally and as a team, we're adapting from coming from the Championship to getting in the Premier League, and the quality is so much, it's miles apart, so much better. You know, it's just one of them. We just got to dig in, and it's early days, and keep fighting.
Sam, you've made some super saves this season. I think a lot of Albion fans would say that you've been the top 3 performers in our team so far in the league this season, and you've had a lot of nice messages on social media. How nice is that as a player to receive such positive feedback on social media?
Yeah, it's great. It's nice. Like you said, I've had to make saves. You know, and ultimately, yeah, that's what I'm there to do. I love making saves. You know, and especially in the Premier League, and to then, you know, after games, see, you know, nice messages, people going out of their way to message you and say, you know, well done, great save, and say nice things. You know, it is really nice to read, to be honest with you. You know, there have been points where I've had, you know, not so good messages, but I think that's just the way the world is now, especially when you're you know, a sports player. So, you know, it is a fresher breath of air, really, that you know, you're reading nice messages, positive messages, and yeah, it helps you in your next game. You know, it'll only help me, it'll only help the team generally, when people, you know, see the fans being positive.
So Fulham away on Monday evening, our third Monday evening game in a row, Sam. 2 points from our last 2 games. There are obvious signs of improvement, but how desperate are the lads to get that first victory on the board?
Yeah, look, we need it. We, you know, it'd be massive for us. You know, obviously we go out in every game to go and win, and you know, football's football. It can go either way, but look, Monday's massive. We show good signs in the second half against Brighton, so hopefully we can take that into the Fulham game and you know, and go and get 3 points. You know, the lads will be buzzing, you know, the fans will be buzzing, and you know, it's something that we need, to be honest with you.